What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to discuss how I had a staring contest with Bandai Namco, with Akatsuki themselves, and they blinked first.
Hit my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
So, in case you guys have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, because why the hell would you? Akatsuki, Bandai Namco, in all their, genius planning, decided to have a dual celebration between, Global and Japan, and yet leave half of the content off of Global. Don't act like it is some weird stuff to see, man. The way that Global has been getting treated recently has been absolutely terrible, and I was actually thinking of making a video discussing like all of the garbage that we've gotten recently, because some people are excusing it. Like, some people are like, oh, well, at least they got this and they got that and they got this, and it's like, dude, what? Like, we're missing, like, you shouldn't be making comments for a version of the game getting treated better than worse and saying, well, at least we got it. It's like, no, that's not how it works, right? Like, if a new Avengers movie comes out and in Canada it's full length at 2.5 hours, and then in America they release it and it's only 2 hours long and it's missing the last 30 minutes, you're going to be pissed because you know what it's supposed to be and you're not getting that. So that excuse is absolute garbage. Anyway, let's take a look, because from what it seems like, let's go over two big issues, right? The two main things that we were getting during this campaign, during this Towards the Universe Dokkan campaign, right, was two new banners, right? Dual Dokkan Fest, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Goku, GT. They have an active skill that lets them go Super Saiyan 4, which is dope. Don't get me wrong. Super Attacks look good. Active skill look good. Not like the best top ones ever, but pretty good. Login bonus, missions, all that stuff, right? Blue coin, Dokkan events, Extreme Super Battle Road, new stages. We finally got those categories Super Battle Roads that we were supposed to get in the PyCon Janemba campaign. So as I mentioned before, that doesn't really count because we were already supposed to have those, that ESBR in the game. So that, like, no, you don't get points for adding that in, like delaying it by a month. And then Infinite Dragon Ball History. Except the problem was Infinite Dragon Ball History was not available when it was supposed to be available. And it was out of the game for like, what, 6, 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that. So Japan already had it. Dual celebrations are live on both versions of the game. Japan already has it, but Global doesn't. And then they even have to put in a what's it called? Regarding an issue with Infinite Dragon Ball History. So an issue was found when Infinite Dragon Ball History, where Stage 13 did not become available at the scheduled time. The issue has now been fixed. You get a Dragon Stone for it. And here's the Dragon Stone here. 1 Dragon Stone. Thank you, Bandai, for the 1 Dragon Stone for delaying one of the only new events that you're actually introducing during this campaign. So boom, Infinite Dragon Ball History, Dokkan events, Extreme Z battles reopened, a bunch of story events reopened, Extreme Z Awakenings back, new Ultimate Clash May 2nd, and then updated. So this was not available at the launch of our campaign. The announcement for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's Extreme Z Awakenings were not available. They just didn't announce it. They didn't tell anybody. So with Global missing the LRB Pan Extreme Z Awakening, the Extreme Z Awakening for Grandpa Gohan and Pan, GT Pan, the Extreme Z Awakening for Kid Trunks / Great Saiyan Man 4, the Extreme Z Awakening for Giru, the Boo and Babidi legendary campaign, which, listen, he just came out, so it makes sense that we wouldn't get it. So I'll let that slide. And then obviously the Japan specific 6-year anniversary stuff, the support memories, right? We're not going to get the support memories, obviously, because that's a 6-year anniversary new feature. We won't see that until then. Patan Battle. How do you even pronounce that? I'm not sure. We're not going to see that until after the 6-year anniversary. That just makes sense. But all those free-to-play Extreme Z Awakenings that we are not getting, and then they didn't announce Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's Extreme Z Awakenings. And it was like, wait a second, they can't possibly be leaving out 70% of the content, because you're talking about Extreme Z battles, you're talking about Extreme Z areas, right? A ton of Extreme Z areas. You're talking about brand new characters that you will use. Don't tell me you're not going to use an Extreme Z Awakened LRB Pan when people bring LRB Pan as she is now into Super Battle Road because of the damage reduction. Like, are you drunk? Like, what is going on with people saying, oh, you only use it 1% of the time? Maybe you. Like, don't lump in your habits on Dokkan Battle with the rest of the community. I use a ton of the free-to-play units. I like to grind up their links, particularly the LRs. Strength Frieza, 10 out of 10 links. Super Saiyan Tech Goku, 10 out of 10 links, right? Like, I try to get them all up to 10 out of 10 links because they're dope, and I know that they're going to get Extreme Z Awakenings. So that's a little disingenuous. But then why they decided to announce it a day later after everybody was losing their crap, and I can only imagine that there's been a ton of bad reviews coming in, and I would assume that that could be the reason why. That would most likely, I would assume, is the reason why a ton of people were like, "Oof, no. Like a bunch of reviews coming in saying this is not good. Global has not been good for a few months now. They're purposely omitting content that's supposed to be in celebrations in order to stretch out and fill up, other celebrations. They take out content. So like, let's just say if they come out with one campaign, right? One celebration, and it has 8 events, they'll go, okay, that's a lot. The next event that we have coming out is four events. So how about we take 2 from the first campaign and put it into the second campaign? So now it's 6 and 6. Or they'll go, all right, so this campaign has 8, the next campaign has 6, and the next campaign has 6. So we'll take 2 out of the first campaign and we'll put 1 in the third and then 1 in the fourth of those events to try to stretch it out. Now, who am I kidding? They're never going to do 6 events in one campaign, but that's essentially what they were trying to do. They were adding anime filler to a video game. It was crazy. They were creating filler content or moving filler content to try to stretch out other campaigns. It's almost like if you're watching Dragon Ball Super and like, what's the shortest arc in Dragon Ball Super? Maybe like Resurrection F with Frieza. It's almost like you were like, okay, the Tournament of Power is the longest arc in the show. Resurrection F is actually really short. Resurrection F is like 15 episodes. This is me just guessing. I don't actually know. Resurrection F is 15 episodes. Tournament of Power is 45. How about we take 18 episodes from Tournament of Power and just add them to Resurrection F? It doesn't matter if they're cohesive or if it makes sense at all, or if it's the same theme or storylines. We'll just do that because it feels weird that one is shorter than the other. That's essentially what they did. Oh, man, it's just weird. But the good news is that I confronted Bandai Namco myself. I looked them in the eye with my beautiful, gorgeous, handsome, absolutely fierce brown eyes, and they blinked, and they decided to add Goku and Vegeta's EZA into the game. So I expect a thank you, and you're welcome, and no problem at all. And the best way to thank me is to subscribe to the channel. Click that blue join button. Become a Boomer Elite, a Boomer Champion like Wolverine Gaming and Joe V. Or you could do it the free-to-play way. Gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.